Hello?
Stephanie, hi.
Macy, I was just thinking about you a little while ago.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about you too. I was wondering if we could get together and talk. Are you free this afternoon?
Yes? Nothing's wrong, is it?
I don't know. I'm just a little confused about Thorne.
Oh, honey, I know he seems to be very preoccupied, but the truth is, Eric has been spending a lot of time here at the house and not a lot of time at the office. I think Thorne's just swamped with work.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably nothing.
Why don't you come have a cup of tea with me? I'd love to see you.
Thanks. I think I'll do that. I'll see you later.
It was torture.
She actually made you polish the silver.
She's partially paralyzed. What could I do?
So once again, you showed Mother what a gracious and giving person you can be.
Well, that is the objective. I just don't think it worked.
Well, she didn't throw you out.
Yeah, but she didn't invite me to the family dinner party either.
Oh, that must have hurt.
It was like a punch in the gut. But I didn't crumble and I didn't swing back. I just kept on polishing and polishing and polishing.
Well, that must have impressed her.
I think impressed is too big a word. I think that maybe for a moment, for a second, I might have gotten through to her.
Yeah? What happened?
It passed. I just don't think she's ready to be my friend quite yet. But she listened, so that's something.
And so are you. Honey, I know this hasn't been easy. And I know that these tests to mothers are starting to wear on you, but I promise you this. When this is over, and when you have won Mother's trust, I am going to spend the rest of my life rewarding you.
I could use a little bit of that reward right now.
I swear this baby gets chubbier and cuter every day.
I think so too. Rick says that there's just more of him to love. You know, he's almost grown out of all of his baby clothes.
Oh, no. Are you growing out of your baby clothes? Then Santa'll have to bring you a whole brand new wardrobe.
I want Santa to bring me one of these. These arrangements are beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
Wait, you did it?
Yeah. The therapist wants me to keep at it. Keeps up my dexterity.
Does it?
You know what it does? It teaches me patience. I have a couple more to do, but I don't think I'll get them finished before the party.
You're having a party?
That's why I asked you to come over. I want to know what you and Rick are doing for dinner tonight.
Well, we're coming over here.
Good.
Well, what's the occasion?
I just thought it'd be fun to have the family over and have something good to eat.
So everyone will be here?
I think so. I have a couple more calls to make, but Ridge and Taylor said yes, so.
Well, that's perfect. Stephanie, I know this is so wild. Because Rick and I, we've been trying to plan our own little family shindig, you know? And if you don't mind sharing the spotlight, I think I have a great idea for your party tonight.
Did you hear that? A great party. Idea.
Hey, darling, have you seen that sales report I was working on? I have it right
Yep.
here.
Got it right here.
Oh, thank you.
But you can't have it. You gotta tell me what's up, okay?
I've been waiting an entire week to hear all the juicy details about your close encounter in the Forrester darkroom. Okay, you haven't said a word, not even a thank you, nothing.
That's right. That was your idea, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, and I just expect a little gratitude.
Well, it was good advice, Darla. I will give you that. But if you want gratitude, you're going to have to talk to the Forrester photographer.
Oh, no. Did he walk in on you and Thorne?
Actually, Thorne walked in on me and Giovanni.
Oh, Mace, no, you didn't. You actually thought that he was Thorne! How could you?
Well, all I did was follow your instructions. I took off all of my clothes and I waited there in the dark and then I snuck up behind him.
Oh. Mace, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, don't be sorry. I'm not.
You're not.
No, I mean, I guess I should be, but as embarrassing as it was, I kind of enjoyed it.
What?
I mean, don't get me wrong, Darla. I love Thorne, and I would never betray him, but I don't know what happened in that darkroom. It made me realize that I need that kind of passion in my life. I miss that.
Macy, have you told Thorne about this?
Are you nuts?
No. I'm not talking about the photographer. I'm just talking about the way you feel.
Well, I want to, and I know I need to. I just haven't had the chance yet.
Mace, you can't spend all your time, taking care of his mom. I think the next time that you guys are alone, you need to sit down and...
Darla, Thorne and I haven't spent more than 15 minutes alone since Stephanie had her stroke.
That can't be right.
Oh, it doesn't feel right, but it's the truth.
Mace, I know that things have been kind of hectic with you and Thorne. But if you guys are having some real problems, you can tell me.
I know, but nothing is wrong, really. I mean, Thorne, he's just under a lot of pressure right now. I'm sure that's all it is. But I am going to talk to Stephanie about it. In fact, I probably should get going. She's expecting me.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Why are you going to talk to Stephanie about this, huh? I mean, if you want to know what's up with your future fiancé to be, I think you should ask him. Don't you?
What are you doing?
I don't want to be disturbed until you have finished thanking me for every piece of silver that I polished of your mother's. Every fork, every knife, every platter, every soup spoon.
Why am I wishing that she would have made you wash all the china, too?
You and Rick want to renew your wedding vows?
Yeah. He doesn't know about this party this evening, but I thought, gosh, since we have the whole family here, all we'd have to do is call the minister.
Well, do you think you might want to discuss it first with him before, we start making plans?
I have discussed it with him. In fact, that's all we talked about this morning.
If I sound a little surprised, it's just that I thought the two of you were having problems.
We were. In fact, yesterday, I thought that we were on the verge of breakup.
Did you have a fight?
No. We had a breakthrough. Have you ever had one of those arguments where you just let everything out? Where you get so upset and all of your fears and frustrations, they just come pouring out? Well, see, that is what happened yesterday. I let Rick see the real me, all of my insecurities and everything. And guess what? He still wanted to be with me.
Of course he does. He loves you. And he loves that little baby.
I know. But now I really believe it. Stephanie, This is a whole new beginning for me and Rick. And we want to share it with all of the people that we love and adore. So can we do it? Can we renew our vows at your party?
Brooke, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I was supposed to be rewarding you.
Well, you're not the only one that's had a lot to deal with lately.
Yeah? Well, it's not going to get any easier if Ridge and Dad knock on that door.
Do you want me to stop?
No. But I think we should, honey.
Killjoy.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get your reward. I just think we should get back to work.
Yeah? You want to work? Okay, we'll work.
Honey, what are you doing?
I told you I needed your approval on something.
Okay, let me guess.
This is the newest piece in the Brooks bedroom line. What do you think, huh?
I think if this is your idea of work, I'll never take off another day again.
Dare answer that.
Well, he's not answering. He must be in a meeting.
Well, why don't you leave him a message?
I don't want to bother him.
Mace, you're practically his fiance. Why would hearing from you bother him?
I've got to get over to Stephanie's. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, come on.
Maybe you should consider doing a renewal of your vows in church.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to make that big a deal out of it. You know?
Oh, well, it's a pretty significant event. I think maybe you need to take a little time and do some planning.
You think we're rushing it?
You said you just discussed it this morning for the first time.
Yeah, and yesterday we were fighting like cats and dogs. I know it sounds kind of spontaneous, but that's how your wedding was with Eric.
That was a long time coming.
Yeah, but when it finally came time to make it official, you decided in a heartbeat, didn't you?
That's true.
Well, see, that's how it was for me and Rick. All I had to do was just mention it, and he immediately said yes. No hesitations, no doubts. And you know what he said? He said, I think that this is just what we needed. And I think that this is just what the entire family needs. One more reason to be happy. One more reason to believe that nothing is impossible for any of us.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Seeing you and Rick renew your vows, why, I mean, after everything that you've been through, I think that might have a profound effect on a lot of people.
So you think it's a good idea?
I do. I think it's a wonderful idea.
Did you hear that, little Eric? Your mommy and daddy are getting married again. Yes, tonight. Stephanie, you have no idea how much this means to us.
I think I do. I hope it means as much to everybody else in the family.
Yeah, I doubt Brooke will be thrilled.
Don't worry about her. Matter of fact, don't worry about anything. I'll take care of all the details.
Can't let you do that. Look, Rick and I, we can call the minister and his mother and...
No. I insist. You just go home and see that cute little husband of yours and tell him the good news.
He's gonna be so thrilled. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. You hear that, little boy? You hear that? We better go get you all dressed up.
So who was it?
I don't know. They didn't leave a voice message.
Maybe it was your father. Ooh, maybe he's on his way down here right now.
Very funny.
You couldn't stand it, could you? You had to answer the phone.
Well, honey, I promise I'll make it up to you tonight.
You know what? You have to go to your mother's tonight, remember? Maybe that was your mother on the phone.
Hon, if there was a way I could get out of this dinner, you know that I would.
Oh, I don't want to keep you from your family. I just wish I could go. She's gonna probably spend all evening trying to push you and Macy together.
Well, you don't have anything to worry about, okay? Because it doesn't matter what they do or what they try. It will never change us. Ever. Come here.
I know I'm aware that Thorne seems quite preoccupied, but Macy, I don't think it has anything to do with your relationship.
I know Thorne loves me. I'm not worried about that. I just wish there was some way that I could let him know if something is bothering him. I'm there for him.
He knows. Now, this was supposed to be a big secret. Rick and Amber are going to renew their wedding vows tonight.
Oh, you're at the house?
Yes, and I got to thinking earlier, well, if the minister's here and the whole family's here, what about you and Thorne?
You mean a double wedding?
Well, I've suggested it before, haven't I?
Are you serious? Rick and Amber and me and Thorne?
Yes. Unless, of course, you really have your heart set on a big church wedding. Because if you do, believe me, I'll understand.
I don't know. I mean, I did have something more intimate in mind.
Well, what could be more intimate than just the family?
I don't know. I don't know how Thorne is going to feel about that, Stephanie.
Well, Macy, would you be willing to do it?
At this point, I'd be willing to marry Thorne on the courthouse steps.
Then what's stopping you?
I don't know.
I think I do. It's me. The only reason he hasn't gotten married is because he's waiting for me to be well enough to go to the church to be at the wedding.
But if we have the wedding here at the house...
Then I don't have to go to the church. I don't have to go anyplace. I can just be the hostess right here. But honey, this has to be what you want. You have to be really ready to get married again. If it is, then you just say the word, and I'll make it happen tonight.
Yes, of course. Yes, I would love that.
Good, then you and Thorne will be married tonight. I'll take care of everything.
Really? Oh, my God. Thank you.
Oh, honey, that's...
Oh, thank you.